I feel the need for
kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're here, and we're here to bust the tower.
Ghost Rider.
The pattern is full. The pattern is full. Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I balls that up, didn't I?
It's all right, Muzzer. It's all right, Muzzer. I liked it. I liked it. You just thing is, Muzzer, you do your own thing. You see, that's you're an independent thinker.
Yeah.
And frankly, like you're like clearly like out of the three of us, you're the one you're the only one here that really knows how to build models. Me and Michael, we're just tagging along. So it really should be called the Darth Muzzer Model School, really. It's like,
no.
To be honest. So
stop it.
Is that right, Michael? Is that right, Michael?
Mate, we were doing it hard last week without him.
You did awesome.
Yeah, we
awesome. You smashed those two models out last week.
You scrambled around a bit.
Just over an hour.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Didn't it, mate?
So welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm Salacious Rum, the leader of the MoNKey-LiZaRD army. My Earth brother is average. That's all I can say about him. He's average Bob. Thank you, Salacious. Thank you. Introducing from down under, channeling the dark side of the Force, He is the Dark Lord of the bottle kits. To be found on Instagram at 627.chris. It's Darth Muzzer. He struck his gun. He struck his gun.
Evening, people.
Have you got a new gun, Darth? Is that a new? Is that,
No, I've got to do a bit of housekeeping tonight. I've got to do a bit of maintenance.
No.
Ooh.
He's going to show us. He's going to show us how he cleans his gun.
Well, stroking it probably helps.
Yeah.
Leave it up.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Non-toxic, silicon free.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. And next up, tagging along, the general of the Underpants squad, UPS. It's Michael Reed, everyone. It's Michael Reed.
G'day to everyone.
Michael, can I just say something? You look different today. Something's different.
I've sorted my camera out. Thank you.
You sorted your camera out.
Although I'm upside down, by the looks of it, so I don't know what that is.
Now, how did you manage to accomplish this really difficult feat of engineering?
Well, a very good friend of mine that I know you're familiar with, Kat, Vader's girl. Yes, she told me what I was doing wrong and sorted me out. So yeah.
A girl sorted you out, and just what exactly was the problem there, Michael? What exactly was the problem?
I didn't actually realize that you had to angle your camera up or sideways to get the full picture. I was only rotating it, so yeah. Yes.
So some might say you had the incorrect angle of your dangle.
Yes, you may say that. Yes, and I'm very sorry, Kat, to drag your name into this.
Kat, we'd all like to thank you for teaching Michael at this prolonged age in his life. He's finally learned a valuable lesson. And it is, in fact, all about the angle of the dangle.
Well, it's never too late to stop learning, is it?
God knows what he's been doing for the last 40 odd years.
Well, 50 something, yeah.
Made it this far, so
it's going to be off the hook tonight, I think.
Yeah, I've had a couple of beers. My lacrosse team won into the grand final, so we've been celebrating.
Which team would that be, Michael?
My lacrosse team that I'm involved with.
Awesome.
And here's a clincher for you. We're actually hosting the grand final next week, so we're playing a home grand final.
Awesome.
But anyway, so been well lubricated this evening, and here I am.
Very good.
We need this, and we don't do probing, do we?
No, that's the Lego. We haven't got probing in this one. No probing.
Well, that's fine now.
My team won as well tonight. Newcastle Knights.
Oh yeah, they did too. Well done.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yes. Smash the Dragons.
Yes, you did.
Sorry, wrong.
What sport was that in? What sport was that?
Rugby league. What about my Melbourne Storm, Muzz?
What about them?
Well, they sorted out.
Sorry.
They sorted out. They sorted out the number one team on Thursday night, didn't they?
Yes, I know.
Watch out for the Melbourne Storm.
Daft's preparing his chloroform look.
Yes.
Right, we'll head around the board and we'll find out what our intrepid model makers are doing today. We'll start with you, Daft. What are you up to?
First off, First off, I've got to give this thing a deep clean.
Right.
The whole thing's got to come apart.
So
this is going to be good.
Yeah.
And then later, what I'm doing will be riveting.
Oh.
Ooh.
No, I mean,
so there'll be some.
I've got to replace some rivets.
Oh. He's a joker. He's a joker. He's riveting.
I imagine there'll be a bit of probing involved in this cleanup.
Oh. Later on, I'll be putting lube on my needle.
Well, we're really looking forward. We're really looking forward to seeing you clean your gun today. I think there's going to be lots of penis jokes and probably flying around. I would imagine.
And seeing you pull on the you're doing the Falcon.
Yeah.
I still haven't opened up all of the Bandai ones, so I might pull that open and just have a look at how much plastic's in it.
Yeah.
I saw that that top grade model kit, the Falcon that you brought, the Bandai one. Man, in the store it was like $729. I was like, what?
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah.
That's about $80 off. That's about $80 off.
Wow.
But it is. It was a grail.
Look at that.
Right, Mr. Michael.
What are you doing, Michael?
Yes, sir. Oh, actually, if I do that,
there we go.
Looks like it'll work on camera better.
Oh, that does look different. That looks. That's not what I was expecting. It's got blue on it.
So it's a D-Day version of the Mustang.
I haven't seen that one.
However, I've also, if I get time, I might actually do this as well.
Oh yeah.
Because next week I'm thinking I'm going to get serious on I'm going to start with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
So I'm going to go down the road of lots of screws and stuff.
Is that the silver, the chromed up kit? It is
silver chrome version. Yes. So anyway, that's where we're at. So we're going to keep basic for today, and we'll see how we go.
Very good. Apparently, I'm missing out on. Apparently, I'm missing out on loads of good stuff in the chat, according to Chanty. So I bet.
Yeah, I caught a bit of it. I a minute ago.
I think the girls are probably talking about your. Oh yeah.
Water.
Famous girl I think she meant to say that lube, but she said
that
lube.
Actually, that might say that other word in another language, but I'm not sure.
I said it.
Twat lube.
That is actually the word for it in England. I don't know if it's in America, but that is actually the word for your fanny, basically. Basically, babe. God, that's a really dirty word. Read the chat, scroll up. Right, okay. We'll go Bob. Now I have to say, I'm a little bit disappointed, Michael, in this kit. So I thought this was going to be, it's a Revell, so I thought it says model kit.
Yeah.
And it's got 1, 2. It's got those pieces. That's the only pieces. So there's 9 steps. So I mean, I should be able to get this done today. But
there must be decals as well, surely.
No, I don't think so. No. So
wow.
So we'll see. I have ordered a couple more of these Revell sets, but not these light and sound ones, the normal model kits. I've ordered the TIE Fighter and the Snow Speeder, and they're coming today at some point today. So
they do a nice Star Destroyer.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Who's that? Revell.
And I'm pretty sure it's got lights and sound in it.
Yeah, right. I think I saw that on a online site. Yeah.
So
actually, you know what you should be doing, Muzz? I saw a kit today, a Revell kit, that would put your airbrushing skills to the test, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
The 1/4 scale Grogu.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see you blending the greens and painting that sucker up. You know the one I mean?
Yeah. It's it comes with a cradle.
Yeah, it comes with the little pram thing. Yeah. I reckon you could murder that kid. I reckon with your airbrushing skills. I'd like to see that. I reckon.
Maybe. You know.
Maybe. I'll just plant the seed.
I've gone hurricane mad though.
Have you?
Nice look.
Picked up another hurricane.
Let me give you the screen. I'll give you the screen so we can have a little look at that bad boy. Oh, nice.
Now, is that where that is that beachy head? Is that beachy head?
I was gonna say it looks like the White Cliffs of Dover.
Hmm.
Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Is that a famous lighthouse? Come on, Rum, you should know that one.
I don't remember the lighthouse though, if I'm honest. We do have lots of lighthouses, but I don't remember the lighthouse.
So.
Because I just clicked on a YouTube channel and it's greatest flybys by aircraft.
Yeah.
And they had like about 4 Falcons flying past. I don't know, pretty sure it's the same lighthouse.
Could be.
Massive plane. Yes, I'll pick that up. It's got some nice reviews inside it.
Basically, if you picture the UK on a map, the east coast, so the coast on the right hand side, basically, is the one that's retreating, is being eroded away, and so it's all cliffs, and then the west coast is so it's kind of retreating, and it's basically the country's pivoting. It's sinking, so it's that makes sense for any geographers out there. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's like southern Australia, mate. Like the coast where I live, in the bottom of Australia. You drive along the bottom of Australia, and it's mostly big cliffs dropping away to a beach. So,
yeah.
And that's also where the good surf is too.
Yeah. And little critters that like to live in the big surf.
Yeah, don't worry about those.
There's a few down there. Right.
Yeah,
Tuna.
couple of
tuna.
Yeah. Seals.
Yeah. Well,
the S word, seals. Not so many great whites, no.
Many great coats.
So welcome to the stream, Cats, Gap Attack. Yes, I know our intros are always long. I know, I can't help it. Rolobot is working. Rolobot is working his magic. Shanty has joined us.
Shanty. Are we mailing your model kits out soon, Shanty?
They brought a model kit out of Chantel. What?
No, she bought a model kit.
Did she?
Okay.
Did she win the model? Did she?
Yeah, she bought the. Yeah, she in the auction. She got the 3.
I wonder why. Is she? Shanty, you planning to join? Are you planning to join Top Gun Model School? Does she?
Yeah.
Shanty, you planning to join Top Gun Model School? Are we allowing girls?
Oh, it doesn't bother me, but we probably should class the show up a little bit, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a couple of mad Aussies and an Englishman. I mean, you know.
Shanti, I think we need you. We need you quite frankly.
Yeah.
It's probably at the moment it's probably the least attractive show on YouTube. So
we're starting to get a little bit too familiar with ourselves, and
well, that's probably why none of us are on camera.
Duffy's here, and he says the angle of the dangle does matter.
Apparently.
There's a new hashtag going around. It's hashtag #TwatLube. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
You should let my mum watch this.
She, this is Earth Mum Mother. We apologise for all of the crude fanny comments that are made throughout the show.
Oh no.
It's not my fault. It's
It's
the Aussies.
Yeah, it's the Aussies that led him astray.
Kat says, "Wow, I think I need to put my headset back on for this stream." Yes, probably Rafi's.
Sorry, Rafi.
Yeah, very sorry, Rafi.
Sorry, Rafi. Sorry. But Kat, you are like proliferating the twat commentary. Look, like, she's not, you know.
I'm sure she started that. I'm sure.
Yeah. Is Blobby helping? Blobby is a mainstay now on the channel, so he's always going to be helping. Kat said if Blobby's helping and pieces will go missing. All my pieces, I always have missing pieces. So, can't help it. I built a puzzle, everyone. I built my first puzzle. And it was missing a piece.
I saw that. So what happened?
Gap said you should contact the company. So I emailed Ravensburger, this German manufacturer, a very nice man.
I've got their puzzles. Yeah.
Very nice man called Andy replied and sent me a whole new puzzle. 2 days later, I got it already. Brand new,
not a piece, a whole puzzle.
The whole thing. So I'm like, well, I can't open this one just to get one out. Oh, can I? Because then I'm going to have another one. I'm going to have another set that's missing a piece.
Wow.
So I've got some brand loyalty. I bought some Ravensburger glue. And I've glued my puzzle together. Yeah. I've glued it together, and I framed it. I'll show you the result. And it was. I measured it incorrectly, so I had to trim the puzzle, and I've stuck a Salacious Rum sticker over the missing piece. Look, I think it looks good.
Awesome.
I think it looks good. It's like a Salacious Rum original. Look at that.
Oh, that is awesome.
I'm dead chuffed with that. That's the most creative thing I've ever done. Ever. That's the most creative thing I've ever done.
I really like that.
Look at that. So there you go.
That's awesome.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
Wow. That does look awesome, mate. Well done.
I don't think you get that kind of quality on other puzzle streams on YouTube.
Sorry, I didn't hear that one. I missed that comment.
So I have got some new puzzles. So I am going to do a puzzle stream later tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not a pretend puzzle stream.
No, I'm doing it proper.
I heard that you've like promoted them and haven't
not been
turned
there.
up.
Oh, no. Well, it's Mr. Blobby.
Well, that explains a lot now, actually.
So he's trying to. I think it's his way of whipping up, attention.
But actually, I was going to do one last night. And I'll be honest, I fell asleep on the sofa.
Hey, mate, I do that often.
Yeah.
I actually think I spend more time sleeping on my sofa than my bed.
I'm there. I'm with you. In fact, my sofa is kind of in. You can't really sit on my sofa. You have to lie in it because it's got my body imprinted in it.
So any guest will just roll out of it.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're shaped like me, you cannot.
Yeah. No.
Oh, mate. No, I'm sure that my sofa could tell the same story. I think I might be losing my voice a bit after today's game.
Shanti says she loves building things. So looks like we're getting a new member to the Top Gun Model School.
Wow. We need it.
I don't know if having me on brings any class. If anything, I bring crass.
Well, we should fit right in with me and Marsden.
Yeah. Welcome.
Australians, don't worry about it, Chantel. You'll fit right in with us.
Collecting with Cool is here, Mr. Brett. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. Everything about Collecting with Cool is cool. His name's cool. He's cool. Everything's cool. Everything's cool.
I got my Topps cards off Brett.
Very good. Very good.
You got your what?
Some
Topps cards.
Yeah.
Ah.
Star Wars Topps cards.
Here's another
Star Wars ones.
Yeah, and they sent a lot more than what I won.
Oh, did he? Oh, bless him.
Yeah,
bless
good
him.
on him.
He's a good
lad, Brett.
He's a good lad. Here's another gentleman.
Mr. B, yes.
We need Mr. B on the stream, I think. He's a customizer and a crafty fella. We need an appearance from Mr. B on the stream, I think.
Yeah, I want to see some Mr. B's work.
We want to see some.
I've seen Mr. B, but I want to see Mr. B do his magic.
We want some Mr. B magic.
B magic.
Come on, are we tempting you, Mr. B? Are we tempting you? Brett says, from the big stream last week, my new favorite saying is, "You dress like a tit." Who said that? I can't remember who said that. Who said that? I can't remember.
Hats off to you, Bob. That was awesome what you guys did for Cat last week. And that was it was amazing. Like I admit I had to crash. I couldn't watch it all, but I've actually managed to rewatch it all during the week. And it was a great stream. Like everyone that was in it, everyone that donated, just awesome. Well done.
Well, yeah, it was a proper team. It was a team effort, and it was actually easy, really, because like everyone supports Cat. You know, there's just unanimous support. So there was no hesitation really from anyone. So it wasn't. It was actually a lot of fun, to be honest. It was actually a good crack. So
and I know for a fact she's pretty blown away by it all. So that's just
Well, it's really like it's a small dent in what she really needs. We know, but
we know that. But that's it's a good help, mate. Well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah. I wasn't here for the whole lot, but I stayed around for. Well, I woke up an hour after last week's Top Gun Model School.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I had an alarm.
We were wondering where you were. We were wondering where you were.
I had an alarm set, slept through it, and I woke up 15 minutes into Cat's dream, and I stayed up till 5 o'clock.
Oh,
got
good on you.
3 hours sleep, and I was up again for the rest of it till 2 in the afternoon.
Wow.
Well, there's obviously no obligation for you guys to ever come on Top Gun Model School, but you have to know, Darth, when you're not here, the quality dips significantly.
Hey, I'm not going to argue. We were struggling, mate. We were struggling.
It's funny.
I actually gave you a couple of mentions, like it's just not the same without him.
The piece that's missing is from your brain, Rum. I do feel like there's pieces of my brain missing. I think I did do some brain damage in the 90s.
I was going to say, wasn't that called the 90s?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Mine started a lot earlier than that. Mine was 80s/90s.
Oh, I cut the puzzle, Cat. Am I not supposed to? Well, it's never coming out of its frame. I measured it, so it was the right width, but it was about 2 centimeters too deep. So I put it on the cardboard, and then I scored about 2 centimeters off the top of the jigsaw puzzle. And it came off easy, but yeah, I suppose I've damaged it really. But you can't. It's in the frame. It's clean. It's a clean cut.
I like it. It's very creative, and I like what you've done.
Thank you.
Yes, I actually very like that. It's a very unique, one-of-a-kind piece now.
Rolando says, a puzzle stream from the hashtag #1 puzzle queen. Oh, that's because Cat's doing puzzling.
Oh, that's a good sound.
Oh, clean
weapon.
Nice. We may have bagged Mr. B. We may have bagged him.
Oh,
yeah.
We may have bagged him. Hello, Ricardo. How's it going, Ricardo? Good to see you.
Oh, Ricardo.
Hey, hello, Ricardo.
Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Plus, we got to watch Blobby burn. Really bringing back the trauma, Shanti. We had to live through that once already. The highlight of your night, Cat. It's everything, doesn't it?
Well, you know,
Blobby.
I don't think she's been secretive to her dislike towards Blobby, so I don't see how that comment doesn't make sense.
He still doesn't know what he's done. You know, you just can't. You can't win with some people. He's out there entertaining the fans,
the masses.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what he gets. All right, let's try and put this together. I'm stuck already. Even though there's only 9 stages, I'm stuck already because I can't work out which end is what. It must be the top.
Okay. So you're telling me that this goes like this?
It can't be that. Can't be that. It's got to be. Oh, there you go. So upside down. Yeah, so you're telling me there's a chance.
Oh, what do we got now? Uh-huh.
Oh, Smirking's here as well. Hell, the Rum Army. How you doing? Hashtag MLA. Good to see you, Smirking. Another talented boy, another artist. Some right talent. It's all this talent.
What are they doing watching us?
No.
Well, hang on. What are they doing watching me and Bob? I should say.
Yeah. I know.
It's all right.
Michael and I were always picked last at school.
Yeah. Well. We're not scarred at all.
Just reminds me of that time I wrote a love letter to Alison Morgan and made a cassette copy of Bad Out of Hell and put it in the letter.
Classic.
Yeah.
Bad Out of Hell. What an album.
She read the letter, threw the cassette on the floor and stamped on it. Never got over that trauma. Never got over that trauma.
You had to be a lot braver to be a man back then.
Oh,
you had to, like, you know, you couldn't just text message someone, or, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You had to ring the house and say, and the father answered and said, "Oh, you know, is Stephanie there?" or something.
Yeah.
And have to
and who are you?
Father.
And who are you?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like,
and you are. Yeah. No, yeah.
You know, like, we did it tough.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. B says, Muzzer, I'm going to pay for the shipping on your package. However, it might be a week or two before I can get it out. The last package about this size cost me about $100.
Oh, dude. We'll sort something out, mate. I'll hook you up.
There you go.
I can't really pay all that.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
There we go.
You know, we only get the occasional, you know, ship or something that comes to Australia, so
it's normally convicts on it.
Yeah.
There's normally a batch of our prisoners.
Once upon a time, there was a lot of those, yeah. Going to all parts of Australia, yeah.
But thanks, Mr. Thanks, Mr. B.
Good on you, Mr. B.
Smoking, is Bob building one-handed? Smoking, I don't have much talent, but there are some things I can do with one hand.
I'm worried where this is going. I'm getting a bit concerned.
Always wondered.
Oh. What we got? Okay. Oh. Okay.
How does this go? That's confusing. It's got to be that way. It's got to be that way.
You guys been watching Ahsoka?
Yes.
Yeah. What do we think? What are our...
I'm enjoying it.
Yep.
Although the last episode kind of threw me for a loop. The episode 3.
Which bit specifically?
Well, because there was mention of there's been more than one Mandalorian Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
And we've only ever known about one. So
Paz Vizsla, yeah.
Yes. No, not Paz. What was his name?
Pre-Vizsla. Pre-Vizsla.
No, that's one of the relatives as well, wasn't it? Tar Vizsla, the original.
The first one, wasn't that Pre-Vizsla?
Yeah, he was the one that created the lightsaber, the dark saber.
The dark saber, yeah. I thought he was but yeah, you're right though. Him.
Not only are they saying now that there was more than one Mandalorian Jedi, but they're also saying, because he's the only one that had the dark saber, so that means to me that there was other Mandalorians and they used normal lightsabers.
I think that was just a slip of the script, that bit.
I've got a feeling that in a way they've kind of rewritten Star Wars, haven't they?
Yeah, I don't think with
one single line, really. Like,
I think that was a mistake. I don't think there are loads of Mandalorian Jedi.
Well, you know, because you've got to remember they had wars. Does that mean that there was Mandalorians fighting for the Jedi against Mandalore? Or
well, the whole point
you could really explore this here. Like
the whole point of the Mandalorians were they developed their technology to counteract the Force. So all their weapons, like their rocket pack, their fire, their grapple, is all supposed to try to equal the fight a little bit. That's the whole point of that's the whole point of it. That's why they developed all their technology, the armor, is to counteract. Is to counteract the Jedi, you know, in the wars. So, so I don't buy. I think that was a mistake, like a lapse in the script. I think because there weren't loads of Mandalorian Jedi. Like those, they even said it in Rebels. They even said it in Rebels. Like there was one, you know.
Yeah, but that didn't the droid that's been around for decades and knows all about all the Jedi and all the sabers. He also discussed it with Ahsoka, mentioning that there was more than one.
Did he?
In his time, yeah. So therefore,
I need to watch that back. I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think everyone should rewatch that because, to me, that's kind of redefined Star Wars.
Yeah.
In a manner of speaking, you know what I mean? Like it's
the bit that I thought was redefining Star Wars, which I didn't agree with, was the bit where Sabine is now Force sensitive or potentially Force sensitive. Like I know that George says the Force is everywhere, like it surrounds us, it binds us, blah blah blah. But that doesn't mean everyone is Force sensitive.
Exactly. Well, that's the way I understood it always.
Like I thought that in episode 1, he made it pretty clear that it's biological, like that you got to have high midichlorian count.
Exactly.
So it's and that's why it's hereditary, and that's why it's only, you know, in certain people. So I don't. That's the bit that, like, that felt to me like they are trying to make it a bit more, well, frankly, a bit more Marxist. Like everyone can be the same. Everyone can be equal. They can't. There's going to be this. Like, the whole point of the biology bit is some people are just born with natural gifts, and that's just the way of life, and you have to deal with that. You know? So I don't know. That's the bit I didn't like.
But I like how, like, you hear Ahsoka say, "I don't need her to be a Jedi. I just need her to be herself."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the best.
Anyway, I'm just throwing it out there because it was definitely mentioned more than once, and it's interesting to see what they're going to do with it, because there was talk during the Mandalorian that Grogu would be the second ever Mandalorian, possibly. So they're saying that he would be the second.
Yeah.
And now they're saying that there's been many before. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Did I hear it wrong? I don't know. Did I hear the episode wrong? Or I'm sure the people in chat watched it. I'm sure people heard it as well.
I just hope that Marok isn't Ezra.
Oh yeah.
No.
I don't want that to happen.
I think it's a totally different character altogether. Like,
yeah, I definitely don't want that to happen. Yeah.
Do you remember?
Although it'd be a twist, wouldn't it? It would be a twist.
Yeah. Do you remember, like, during the sequel trilogy, there was all those memes, and there was like one. There's one about Snoke. Like, oh, my theory is it's Snoke, or I can't remember what it was. And there was T-shirts going around about it. Everything was Snoke. There was someone on Twitter today posting a picture of that Marok guy with his helmet off, and it's a young Snoke with like
I saw it.
Did you see that?
Really?
Did you see that?
No. Well, I don't do social media, but yeah, it's yeah. I appreciate it. That's funny. Yes. Now, why aren't you going together like you should? Come on. Do you know if you talk to them and still don't connect?
But yeah, no, I do. I have really been enjoying Ahsoka. I do. I
you got some lube, Michael. Everything goes with lube.
I'm just gonna choke. I think I might have another. Hang on. I'm drinking better beer. Yeah, it's a product made here in my state, down on the surf coast, and it's 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and only 87 calories, but it's still got a respectable 4.2% alcohol. So yeah, it's a local product. Maybe they can sponsor us now.
Yeah. Come on, better beer.
Come on, better beer.
Come on.
Well, actually, one of the big breweries here in Australia has tried to buy them out because they're actually going. Sales are going very well, and it's owned by a couple of like young 20-year-old guys that invented it, and they're not going to let it go. So if they're having a war at the moment trying to buy it out, well, this just doesn't seem to be fitting together. What is happening? Oh, there we go. You needed to hear that click. There we go. Yeah, I think you're right, Muzz. I probably should have borrowed some lube. Anyhow. So when are you going to take on that big Millennium Falcon, Muzz?
I'm getting pretty.
That thing looks huge. That's just.
It's 1/72 scale. So
yeah.
Next one up from it would be the D'Agostini kit.
Like it's huge. I saw the box today and I was just like, I cannot believe Muzz brought that. That is amazing.
Yeah. I'll go in. I'll go and get it out in a bit.
Oh
cool.
Mate.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. What's he getting out?
Oh,
yeah. He's whapping He's whapping stuff out again.
Oh jeez. What ratings this show got?
It's this. Like I said to a few people, this channel was blacklisted years ago. YouTubers stopped promoting my videos after the first few weeks. So
here we go. Ricardo saying, "Okay, Tar Vizsla, the only Mandalorian Jedi, he created the Darksaber. After his death, the Darksaber was in the Jedi Temple." Until the House Vizsla snuck in and reclaimed it. I 100% agree with you, Ricardo, totally, and that's the way I understood the history myself. But it was actually mentioned that there's been more than one Mandalorian Jedi, so that surely can't be a mistake because the show's gone to editing. That's deliberate. They've done this deliberately.
I don't know.
There's a twist to
says that her Wang point says the words were there are very few Mandalorian Jedi is what he said. Which
very few.
Right, so I mean few being what 3? So you got that kind of
but a few is more than exactly. A few is more than one,
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. I suppose
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
Definition of few, isn't it like 3 or something? Or...
Yeah, 3, I think. So, yeah.
So yeah, I do my head in. What are they doing?
Yeah.
Filoni and Favreau do my head in.
If Favreau's still there, I mean, there's rumors that he left ages ago or was kicked out.
I saw him on. I think he's still involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you believe all the rumors, Kathleen Kennedy got sacked, 2 years ago. So
I know. What's that YouTuber called who makes me laugh? What's his name? What's that YouTuber that does those crazy videos?
Mike
Zero.
That guy.
Oh, he's funny. He is funny.
He's a classic, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an absolute nutcase.
His theories are just
very funny.
And you thought, and Rick had crazy theories.
Yeah.
This guy's putting him to shame. Well, look at that. Well, it ain't a D-Day Mustang till I put the decals on, I guess. But essentially, it's built.
Oh, let's give you the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice. I don't remember.
But we'll do the D. Yeah, well, it's a D-Day landing version.
Oh.
I mean, I built that other one, and it's got the gold.
Yeah.
Well, this one's actually got. Oh, look at that! You get a choice. You can name it. So I can call it the Kelly Kid, or I can call it the Rosemary.
Oh,
know that. Has it got nose?
Oh, actually, yeah, it's got. Yeah. Oh, actually,
love planes with nose.
You meant to use both of them. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to put the decals on. We're definitely going to do that.
I'm going to take us for a walk.
Well, you can take your air gun for a walk.
Oh, where's he going? Right, let's follow him. Let's see what's going on. Where's he going?
Watch out.
Yeah, nice rug.
Wow.
Nice rug.
Hi ho, hi ho. Get your washing done, Muzz.
Look at that big R2D2. Hold on. Don't just gloss over the big R2. What the fronts? Nice. Look at that.
Oh,
nice standy. R2.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Put
that
that
out.
Here you go, Shanty.
Look at that.
That's Shanty's winning.
Oh, what? Shanty!
She gets Tim Tams.
Damn it! You got some cool
Tim Tams. Oh, Chantel, that Tim Tams are going to change your life if you haven't had them.
Oh my God! Is that Millennium Falcon there? Is that the Millennium Falcon? Oh my God! That is massive.
That's
what she said.
That's Shanty.
Oh, these are nice. These are nice.
Oh, that's the Falcon that I was talking about. Yeah.
I was going to bid on these as well. Now I regret not doing it. That's a big one.
You missed out on the Tim Tams, Bob.
Yeah. Wow. That's a big one. That Millennium Falcon's massive.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the one I was saying that,
Yeah. But this one.
Oh. Wow.
So I should have brought steam.
Wow. Holy schmoly. Wowza. That's impressive. Yeah. But even the other one is you're sending to Shanty's that's quite a big. That's a big.
Yeah.
That's a really nice kit.
Box, isn't it?
Nice kit. I haven't done that kit yet. I've got another one out there, but I've done the one from Solo.
Oh, okay.
I've done that one.
The Kessel Run version.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll put full lighting in it, but I've got to pull it apart because For some reason, it's not working.
Oh, really?
Get this thing open.
Got a dodgy loose wire somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
That's not good.
I'm doing a bob one-handed.
Very good. Very good.
I've moved stuff.
Jeez, I tell you what.
The
Seeing those
old
Tim Tams are making me hungry.
Black Series and Vintage Series picking up too.
Whenever we do this and we get to go around someone's house, I always feel like a kid again. Like I wanna go and knock on the door and say, "Can I come in and play for a bit?"
Come in and play.
Yeah.
And I just want to hang out in your room and just go through your figures and just like.
I can see that.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
a present. That's a present I got. That's my
That's
friend
cool.
moving in present.
That's cool.
It's like a nightmare.
Yeah, Ghosty's really into all that.
Oh, wow.
I really need to fix my Siri. If I hold a button down too long, Siri. So this beast.
Wow. Oh no!
Oh
Look at
my
that's
word!
insane.
That is insane. Oh my word!
More decals.
All this stuff.
Man, that is insane. Oh, you got the KoWaKiaN helmet.
Yeah.
I like the Black Series helmets.
Oh. Yeah. I've never indulged in any of those, to be honest. But yeah, I've got
my eye on the next one I'm going to buy is I want to get the Biker Scout one.
Oh yeah.
I've got what have I got? I've got 7 of them.
Have you?
I got it really cheap. The first one I ever got was Poe Dameron's X-Wing helmet. And then I got a Stormtrooper. I have a Shadow Trooper, which they've just re-released. So I've got the original still in box. I have a Boba Fett. I have a Vader. I have a Luke Skywalker, and I have a Mando helmet. Black Series. Yeah.
No.
That Black Series Jabba has gone up has skyrocketed in value now. Now they've released the new one.
Oh, the black. Oh, the one in the one from like the early years.
It's the black and blue. It's black.
I've got it in box still.
Yeah,
I've still got it in box. I've also got the San Diego Comic-Con version too.
That's the one, actually, the Comic-Con one. That's really both of them.
In the display box, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So how many stages in your Falcon, Rob? How many stages? 9.
9. 9.
Look at that.
That's my foot.
That's insane.
Crazy. That's crazy.
But like, you got all those parts, and then there's a box full of sprues of the really fine parts. Like it's got its own, but it's all just hoses.
Oh no way!
Hoses and wires and tiny little greeblies.
Does this light up as well?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Comes with a lighting kit.
Nice.
Well, what are we have a look at?
They do some good stuff, don't they, Bandai?
That's the decal sheet, and there are how many? There's got to be over 100, nearly 200 decals.
Wow.
They're all single decals there.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I've got to put on 10 here, mate. Like, serious.
So when you say, when am I going to take this on?
Yeah.
When I've got time. No, it'd be a good project. I'm actually itching to do the paintwork on one.
I think that would be very worthy of this stream, Mums.
As long as the stream lasts that long. I don't know how we're going after tonight. For sure. We'll see how tonight's ratings go.
You got a feeling we're going to get shut down after tonight?
We could get banned.
Nah.
But I'll take the book out, so back out to the table. But yeah, that's the room.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Still not taking my Razor Crest out of the box.
Oh.
They're announcing another HasLab, aren't they?
Are they?
Have you not seen the advert? They're doing another on the 8th. They're doing a stream. I think it's the 8th.
What, another Star Wars
one or just general HasLab in general, like for another theme?
I think they're doing. I think because it's a joint Marvel Star Wars stream that they're gonna announce 2 new HasLabs, a Marvel and a Star Wars. I think.
Wow. I wonder what that could be.
APD, how you doing, APD? How's it going?
Good old action pop.
Dude? How you doing? How you doing, Nick? Ricardo says, "Have you guys heard the Plane to Night Before Christmas with Johnny Depp?" I have heard that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Live action.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's been doing the circuit. Yeah.
Well, I suppose he could probably pull it off. Well, I suppose he's going to be Jack, yeah?
Jack, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 8 stages in this too.
Yeah.
Apparently,
right.
But in a 55-page book.
Right, I finished my Falcon. You want to see it?
Yeah, man.
Ready?
I finished it. There we go. It's actually pretty cool because it's got landing legs that come down, and then it's got a button here.
Awesome.
That's actually the modern version of the Falcon. That's the sequel version.
It's got the square, the rectangular.
So that
lights and sound.
Yeah.
Oh. Cool.
That still looks very good.
Cool.
And have you guys seen my courtesy of Pod Racing Palpatine, my new USS Blobby?
Oh no.
Have you not seen this?
Yes, I did.
No,
yeah.
I haven't.
Oh my god! So
come on,
this is someone else I'm trying to get on. Is Pod Racing Palpatine because he does model building, and he's been watching all the Blobby love, and he sent this to me, and it's USS Blobby, MLA, yeah, and he's painted it up. It's a Galaxy class. Look at that. How cool is that? How cool
that
is
is awesome.
So the Blobby family have got their own Galaxy class ship.
Surely the Blobby people that are in charge of Blobby have been in contact with you, Bob.
But the BBC, bringing him back to popularity. I know I want some bloody royalties, but
you should be getting something.
Yeah, but I think this Millennium Falcon scales quite well with this. So I'm going to have some kind of ship battle at some point.
You need I could teach you some simple weathering, Rum.
There we go. There we go. You do know I'm a terrible student.
No, well, you saw how I weathered the hurricane.
I did, and
it painted over black.
There's
a product that you guys can get in England. I mean, I can get it here too, but I got to send away to England for it. That Flory Models site. He makes his own wash.
I saw you do it, and there were 2 things that crossed my mind: talent and patience. Neither of which I have. But no,
it just gives that a like a pin wash. Indoor panel lines.
I reckon I could. Yeah,
you'd be able to handle that.
Yeah, you're right. I think it does.
Paint it on, and then you just wipe it off with a bit of damp towel. Like make sure you let it dry, and whatever's left in any of the crevices, will just enhance everything. That's pretty cool.
Touching that.
That's pretty cool.
USS Blobby. It's a thing. It's a thing.
That is amazing. Like really, that is just even the stand. You know, like it's just, he's done such a great job. It's
yeah. I know. I was proper chuffed.
Now that's what Star Trek should be. No.
Yeah.
I've just alienated myself from all the Star Trek fans. Oh.
Just see a pink USS Enterprise.
I'm
surprised that it hasn't been forced in this years of political correctness.
I'm just going to go and grab. I've got a Playmates Romulan Warbird over there.
Oh. I'm getting a bit nervous every time you guys say something now. It's like grab. And then we've got lube comments in the chat, and I don't know what's going on. All right.
Yeah, I love Star Trek. Always have loved. I think anything with ships and vehicles, and I grew up watching The Next Generation, and I used to love this thing. I used to absolutely love this. When this came onto the screen, the effects were amazing, and it's a bit dusty, but it's this is the Romulan Warbird.
Oh yeah.
Remember this thing?
Yeah,
this is this is the Playmates one.
Nice.
Needs a bit of dust. So yeah, I can't wait to get a toy room to be able to hang all these and display all these.
Future house, Bob. It'll come one day, mate. It'll come.
And Super John can come and paint it for you.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
No. Did I actually see John doing a stream painting? Was that actually a real thing?
It was, yeah. And I'm no offense, John. I do, I love you, but
we all love you.
I'm gonna hire a proper decorator. Thanks. He didn't do any prep, like any sanding or any masking or anything. He just started applying. He just started putting paint over paint. I was like, this is going to be a disaster.
Although I will say, with modern paints these days, they do a lot better than the older stuff. So
probably
you don't have to do a heap of prep because they actually have built-in primer and stuff into the paint now.
He did put the call out to say if anyone wanted to come and give him a hand, and John, mate, if I could get there, I would.
Mate, I'd love to come and give you a hand. Because I think that weather would suit you and me, Muzz, the Florida weather.
Florida? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that would suit us as Aussies.
Yeah.
I would come, but I'd watch. I'd direct. I'd sit in the corner and just direct proceedings.
Mate, it would all be helpful.
Gap, I think you're correct. Gap says the USS Blobby has set a course to the puzzle queendom and is preparing to destroy the puzzle planet.
No.
See, he knows.
Cat's still here. Oh, no. Cat is still here.
He's a smart boy, that Gap. He's a smart boy, that Gap. Yeah.
Got a lot of time for you, Gap.
yeah. He knows Gap knows his stuff.
Oh,
He knows
no.
his stuff, that cat.
Oh, well, I guess Cat will never talk to me again. That's fine, I guess. After she corrected me and everything. Oh, I tell you. Fixed out my angle, like.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've gone and done that. Oh, I don't know.
Gentlemen, I need to admit to something.
I'm listening.
I've gone and done it.
What's that?
There is a reason why I did it.
Okay.
Well, the reason it goes by the name of Josh Anderson.
Oh, watch out. Okay.
And
okay, watch out.
Well, he to be fair has been supporting the Blobby family, and he's been buying up some Blobbies. So
yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. So to pay respect to Josh, I know Josh is the owner of 1 or 2 Care Bears.
Oh.
So there's now a Care Bear in the Blobby family.
Really?
Yeah, there it is. I don't know which one that is. Sunny Bear or Mr. Sun Bear. I don't know what he's called.
Oh.
So there you go.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. So I reckon he'll end up with the Ewoks though. If you've got to put bears with bears, he'll probably end up in the Ewok village. Probably. Yeah, I was watching this guy on Instagram. I found this guy's channel, and it's interesting how people set up their toy rooms. Like some people are like they group their toys by size, like they'll have the 6 inches together. Other people, some do it by theme, some do it by like the part in the scene, like the Tantive scene or the village scene, or and some people have it linear, so you go from one scene to the other. Some people put them in chronological. Some people put them by age. And I saw this guy on Instagram who had a massive collection, and all the figures were just all in random, like completely random, like just stacked next to each other. And I thought that was quite interesting. But I was thinking, what am I going to do? I think mine's going to be a random. It's going to be thematic, but there will be xenomorphs in the cantina. There will be blobbies. There'll be the odd blobby in the Ewok village. You know what I mean? There'll be a blending of universes where they're appropriate to be. Like if you went into the cantina and you saw a xenomorph in there, you're not gonna like point at him and go, "What the hell are you doing in there?" Because there's loads of crazy aliens in there. You kind of might expect to see a xenomorph in there,
Well, if you've got ETs in the Imperial Senate, then
there you
why
go.
not?
There you go. Exactly.
In the prequels, didn't we have ETs?
We did.
Although they called them something different, didn't they?
I think they've got names, but I don't know.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Is that a friend bear? Is it friend bear? Apparently. Blobby torpedoes away. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, Crazy's with us. Crazy's with us.
Oh, Crazy.
I've loved spaceships and SPX in film and TV. Yeah, the War of the Worlds. Wow. Who was I talking to the other day about War of the Worlds? If you have not listened, and you have to listen
the original album,
Jeff Wayne's musical version, not the original, not the radio show that when it was aired, people thought it was real. That was Orson Welles. This is in the 70s. They made a prog rock musical version of War of the Worlds. It's still spoken word. It's Jeff Wayne. Jeff Wayne's is yes.
I think I've actually got that on vinyl somewhere.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
That was one of the first things I listened to. So when I started getting into music as a kid,
yeah.
Someone gave it to me, and I was like, "Wow, what's this?" And I listened to that War of the Worlds. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I've got it on double LP of it somewhere.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Not many. I found not many of our American friends have heard of it. It seems to be more of a like
I used to. The double LP came with the book, in between it had the book, and I'd sit there and look through it, and the
artwork was amazing.
The crows pecking the eye out of the
blood
of the alien.
Yeah. Crazy.
And looking off to the sea with the steamship in the background.
Yeah, and the vicar holding up the cross, and the tripods like firing their lasers down, and just crazy artwork. So yeah, if you've not listened to that, please do. It's great to put on the car when you're driving, or it's great to go. I put it on when I go into bed sometimes. It's a great piece of work. Spoken word, but it's also music.
Music opera.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. That was definitely a unique thing at its time, wasn't it? Really, that album.
Yeah.
That was Was that late 70s?
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely wasn't.
Or early 80s. Yeah, it was that kind of, because it's kind of prog rocky, isn't it? It's that kind of era. Yeah. They do they actually now do a theater, they took it to they do a show now where there's so Ricardo's off to get some coffee. Good idea. Good idea. Breakfast taco and some coffee. Great idea.
I'll stick with the beer, thanks, Ricardo. But anyway,
G-Force.
It's too late for coffee here.
G-Force.
G-Force is here. G'day, G-Force.
G-Force. Why isn't G-Force building models?
I think G-Force probably does a bit of everything.
Do a bit of.
I've seen him, doesn't he? I've seen him do Gundam. Hasn't he done Gundam?
Yeah, he has. I'm pretty sure.
Well, there you go.
G-Force is a talented chap. He's built dioramas and does 3D printing and all sorts.
Yes. Have you worked on your diorama, Muzz?
I started to do. I was looking at it saying I've really got to get into that and paint it. And then I look over at the parts that I made for it and think, no, can't do that yet. I need to take molds of all the pieces I made. So if I ever want to do any more of them, I don't have to remake all the stuff I made from styrene.
Ah, good idea. Yes.
A couple of little things I've.
So how are you going to mold them? Like with silicon or something?
Silicon mold, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's what I made, and he's inside the box ready to pour silicon over. But and that's the door that I've got to do the same. But I worked out how much silicon I need, and I don't have enough. So
what will you do in future? Will you use mix up a resin and
I'll mix up resin and use a resin to make it rather than tiny little pieces of styrene and cut it out and join it together.
I can't believe you made that out of just styrene sheets.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's what I did.
How did you do the did you just explain how you did the lines?
All this.
Yeah.
So start with a piece of styrene that shape.
Yeah.
And then another piece of styrene the same shape, but cut the pieces out, layer it on top.
That's too clever.
And same with that. And that piece there's raised, so it's got extra pieces underneath it.
Well, that's cool.
And these pieces were the narrowest part between there and the wall, and these are extra pieces put on over the top, but measured out and gapped.
Wow.
Cool.
But the aerials, they're all styrene tube, all different diameters.
I thought that was one of your guns then. I was like, has he got his gun out again? No. That's crazy.
That's like the aerial that goes on.
Geez, you've come a long way with that. Airbrush
nuts. Yeah. Nuts.
To take a mold of that.
That looks metallic, doesn't it?
I've basically got to sit it in a box that way up.
Yeah.
But run another that way up. But add some bits of clay off this end down.
Yeah.
And widen it as it hits the bottom, and the same with this end. So when it becomes a mold, it'll be up the other way, and you'll be pouring in where these are.
Oh,
so as the resin goes down into the mold this way, it pushes along, it'll come back up, so you don't have air bubbles at either end.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
So I've never done it before. This is new for me.
Oh, you'll knock it out of the park, I'm sure, mate.
I've watched plenty of tutorials on YouTube. Yeah. That's the other thing I've been doing. I'd like to finish it so I can crack some more Black Series open.
And what have you got figures planned to pose in front of it, or are you just going to use it as a
I'm just going to start opening
backdrop?
Put it on the shelf. I've got another. I'd like to do an Endor forest.
Yeah.
With a bunker. I'd like to do a cantina scene.
Well, Hasbro's never going to do it. That's for sure.
Tanty 4 corridor. See, if you were going to do a Hasb for Black Series, why would you not do a Tanty 4 corridor?
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Fully lit, like the one that was crowd fund but went under and they took everyone's money. I can't remember. It was the same mob that did Space Walls.
Oh yeah, GTA was it?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that was the name of the company. Yeah. Space Walls were that was an awesome company.
Yeah, well, they got a cease and desist by Disney.
Yeah, I bet they did.
He sent Disney had to change their name, but then they crowdfunded the Tanty 4, and it was licensed. The thing is, they got the licensing for that, all fully licensed, and they took it as a crowdfund, and then went silent and missing, and lost everyone's.
No way.
Money's gone, and no one got paid.
No.
The out of the basement boys or I don't know whether you'd mention it to them now. It's a bit of a sore point.
Did they promote it? Did they?
That's not so much promote it, but they
had them on.
They funded it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you just don't know, do you? It's a bit of a gamble when you go with the Kickstarters. I quite like the Kickstarters. So far, touch wood, I haven't had a bad one. Although I am still waiting on there was one that I backed that's 3 years. Like it's been nearly 3 years, and we still haven't received it. And it's or maybe it's 2 years. It's the Spectrum Next. I don't know if you guys remember the Specky.
I don't think we got it here in Australia, did we?
Did you not get the Spectrum? Maybe had the Commodore.
We had Commodore 64.
64, yeah. The Specky was like you either had an Amstrad or a Commodore or a Specky. But they made a modern one, and it was amazing. And they did a second release. It was just before COVID, and they still haven't delivered them yet.
Oh, okay.
But
good old COVID.
Yeah. But all the other Kickstarters so far have come through. I did back the YOLO Park Megatron model kit, so that should be coming soon. Quite looking forward to doing that. That's like a G1, like a replica Megatron. That's a snapping piece model kit.
I've got to get to EB Games within the next couple of days.
EB Games?
Yes.
What's out?
Still haven't put any money down on the Ghost yet.
Oh, the Ghost.
Oh. I would have, you know what?
That's the beauty of that. Like, I mean, yeah, it's a $200 deposit. But you got like till it comes out to pay it off.
Yeah,
exactly.
Finishes soon, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, you better get onto that, Muzz.
Yeah, because this new stream I think is just after the end of that. So there looks like they're bringing out a whole under Star Wars one straight away after that's finished funding.
Wow.
So did you say what that was going to be, or
they haven't said? No, they haven't said. It's been quite cryptic.
Maybe it's going to be a Rancor.
Yeah.
Don't trigger me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, too soon. Sorry, too soon. You know what? I was looking forward to the Rancor. I thought it would have been an awesome piece.
Yeah, with a carded crumb as well. What the hell? I was the only one. Yeah. I was the only one. Like, I was the only one pushing that. I was like, come on. No, it was.
No, look. At the time, I wasn't financially sort of up to buying it, so I didn't sort of commit to it. But you know, if I had the money, I would have backed it straight away. Put it that way, because I think it's, you know, would have been an awesome thing. But anyway, we know, it's history now.
It did back. That was the worst thing. It's like what, 50 off funding.
Yeah,
it was a bit more than close. Yeah, it was quite close. So the Hasbro Pulse, they've said it's been a while since our last. It's Marvel Legends. I think it's a Marvel Legends HasLab, not a Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
September the 8th.
I can see that happening. Yeah.
September the 8th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So God knows. I reckon it could be. Well, they're about to bring out the X-Men 97 series, aren't they? Which is.
Yeah, they are.
So I'm wondering whether we're going to get like the Jet or something, or part. I don't know if that's too big. I don't know, but. Jet
good. No, the Jet could be good. Oh, it depends on what scale. Do you think?
Yeah,
6-inch?
6-inch would be massive, wouldn't it? It'd be massive.
Yeah, that would be big in the Legend scale. Yeah, Marvel Legend scale. That is, I would say. That would be huge. Wow.
I'm nearly there.
Very good. Very good. Have you started another kit? Oh, he's on the Raptor.
Oh, I just thought I'd start the Raptor while we were chatting because, as I said, I think I might take on the Mandalorian when we're back next week. And that'll probably I'll only build it while I'm on the stream, so that probably will take a few weeks for me to knock off. Probably take me a few weeks to get past the first 3 parts of the instruction. I'll be honest. Oh, yeah, the Raptor, eh? The Raptors are amazing.
That's a beauty. Yeah, that's a beauty.
Sorry, guys. Keep on smashing glasses into the phone.
Gap says, let's fundraise for a blobby statue. Cat says, go away, Gap.
What are we doing here? Okay, I only missed a few steps. That'll be right. Like the engines.
So I've got a couple of beautiful puzzles to make.
I've actually got some myself. As you know, I pop on with Cat occasionally. So I keep looking out. I keep looking out for some decent Star Wars puzzles, but all I can seem to find are Mandalorian themed ones at the moment.
Go on. The vintage ones are quite cool. There's some really nice vintage ones. I bought a couple of vintage ones on eBay. But check this out.
Oh, okay.
Look at this thing.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
That's
an
Pink
album
Floyd.
cover, yeah?
Yeah, it's a Division belt,
Yeah.
Pink Floyd. And it's I don't know, it's gonna take me forever that, but actually that's so beautiful.
How many pieces?
Well, it's a lot for me. That's double the last one. So 450. But yeah, it's beautiful. They do this. This is on eBay. They do not on eBay, on Amazon. They do loads of album covers in these circular jigsaws. I think they're pretty cool.
Well, it was only a matter of time, I guess, before that. I mean, like, that was one thing when I was collecting records, you know, and buying all the new music back in the day. That was the one thing that appealed you, the cover.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the artwork on the cover was just...
Yep.
You know, sometimes, you know, you just buy an album just for the cover artwork.
Exactly, yeah.
Because they were pieces of art. So
yeah.
What do I have? I had Kiss Unmasked.
Oh.
Still got that somewhere.
They're coming to Australia soon, aren't they, Muzz? I think Kiss.
I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
A few years back,
Kiss.
they were here for they were going to be here for the V8 Supercars in Newcastle.
Yeah.
And then it got cancelled or something.
Well,
They never came.
I think they're going to be here like I'm talking like in a matter of weeks. I think they're doing shows. I'm pretty sure it's September sometime. So yeah. Good old Kiss, mate.
I've never managed to get into Kiss.
Oh, come on. Knights in Satan's service.
They've eluded me.
Isn't that what they were? Wasn't that what they used to call them? Knights in Satan's service. The acronym. I don't know. They've got some pretty classic rock songs. I mean, yeah.
I couldn't name one.
What about Detroit Rock City or something like
that? How does that go?
Oh,
hey,
Muzz.
Oh, how did that go?
You might want to put your earmuffs in, everyone. Earmuffs. You might want to put.
Yeah.
I was going to say no. I ain't singing it.
No, I'll let that one go.
I definitely aren't. I'm not attempting it.
I don't think Kiss were very popular in the UK. I'm going to say, and then there might be some English folk in the chat. Gap, I think, is a pommy. I don't think Kiss
made it in Australia. They were popular.
Yeah, well, you guys are always a little bit like you're
a little bit different.
Well, kind of.
It's new. We want it.
Kind of 3/4 English, like Brit, 1/4 American is kind of in between us.
Well, yeah. I mean, we do.
That doesn't make any sense, by the way. That doesn't make any sense. In my head, it makes some sense. Like, for example, because of the size of the country, there are some things that are more like big cars. You guys have big cars, big engines. Things are bigger. Things are bigger, which is a bit more like America than the UK.
That's right, ladies. You heard it first. Things are bigger down under.
Down under.
So yeah, like it's true. There are a couple of similarities. Like probably the only two countries in the world, America and Australia, where you can be driving down the freeway and drive past giant pineapples or giant shrimp or giant like, and they have you find that like across the Atlantic and down under. It's you like building big things. You like that.
Sometimes we like building small things.
Well, I guess that sort of. I don't think Chantel will be joining us anytime soon. After that comment I made.
Now I want to hear Crazy 8 play the guitar, because he's spreading some proper love there. I was, for me, this is controversial, because if you're a Pink Floyd fan, most people would say Dark Side of the Moon, Animals. That is the era for Pink Floyd, which is and those songs were written largely by Waters.
Yes.
But I'm not as much of a fan of him as David Gilmour. I think David Gilmour is the man, and I reckon if you're talking best guitarist in the world, he's got to be in the conversation. He's got to be in it. He's got to be in it. I'm not saying he is the one, but he's got to be in it.
Definitely.
And Pink Floyd, were, most people would say, in their peak, sort of late 70s, early 80s, with The Wall, Dark Side of the Moon, Animals, The Wall.
Yeah.
But I liked them in the mid 90s, when they did all those Pulse tours, and they became really famous for their live shows with all the lights, and that was all Gilmour. And some of his solo guitar playing is just on another level. And if you get that Division Bell album, there's some tracks on there where his solo, where he's playing those. I think it's called
Tubular Bells. When was that?
That's Mike Oldfield. That was 80s, I think. That was mid 80s, I think.
Yeah. Was that mid 80s or like 79?
So. Maybe it might have been late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, you might be right. I think it might be late 70s, and then it was re-released and made a resurgence in the 80s. But I think it's called a slide guitar. It looks like a guitar, but it's on its side and it's on a stand, and he sits down and he's playing. He's got his hands and his strings running. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Oh my god! And
there was
the high notes he gets on that are just incredible.
Can you remember Jeff Healey?
Who's Jeff Healey?
Oh, he was the guy in Roadhouse.
He was the guy in Roadhouse, the blind guy. He played the guitar flat on his lap.
Yeah.
He's amazing. I saw him live here in Melbourne back in the day, like not long after he did Roadhouse, actually. And Jeff Healey was amazing and blind too, but he played with the guitar on his lap. But I remember I was at his gig. It was like, this amazing blind guy. He's playing the guitar, and he's got it sitting on his lap, sitting down with the band, and he's playing away. And next thing you know, he leaps up out of the chair, spins the guitar around like a normal guitarist, and starts strumming away. This blind guy. I was just like, crazy. Wow. Yeah. No, Jeff Healey, check him out, Rum. He's cool. He had some pretty good tunes, actually.
Steel guitars, apparently they're called steel. Steel.
Well, I've knocked this model off, except for the decals, just like that.
Yeah, that was the quickest one that one last week. That was the quickest one yet for me as well.
So I guess it's definite next week. The Mando is going to be started.
Mando.
Because I'm out of quick builds now.
I'm going to have to up my game next week.
No, you'll enjoy the band, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad you're going to be there to coach me through it, Mubs, because it's been a while since I built even though it's still a snap together kind of thing, it's still a lot more involved than what I've been doing here. Yeah.
Yeah, but they are the upper echelon of model kits, model developers. Yeah, they go together so well. The thing is with the Bandai kit, if it's not fitting, then you've got the wrong part.
Well, that's a good advice to start off with.
Yeah, if you're trying to put something together and it's not, just doesn't look like it's supposed to, doesn't want to go in,
you've got to force it.
Yeah, that's probably like a left and right part that look the same.
Yeah,
and they'll be individual. Yeah, so you shouldn't have to force. Well, to an extent. You have to force it to match.
I found this. I found this piece of art on eBay, and this guy was doing prints of it, and I couldn't resist just to go in my collection.
What have you found? Is it monkey-lizard related? I guess that's a no. It's not
monkey-lizard. What's the policeman doing to Mr. Blobby?
Yeah, they're that's what the UK police have, those things. They're seeing if he's got weapons on him. But the other guy, I don't know what the other guy's doing with his right hand.
Well, that's the guy I was talking about.
All right, yeah. So there you go. Look at that. Kind of like blobby. It's like a Banksy blobby, I think.
That's thank you. I was just thinking that reminds me of a Banksy. Yes.
Yeah.
We had this really cool Banksy exhibit here in Melbourne. You know, we actually had Banksy snuck into Melbourne and did a couple of pieces, and some idiots graffitied over it.
People,
not with like decent artwork. They literally just like a heap of, call them what they are, dickheads. Put tag, tag their names over top of a Banksy.
Yeah.
Totally destroyed
it. He totally expects all that. Most of his artwork around the world's.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. But yeah. Anyway, we actually had a Banksy exhibition here a few years ago, and I went to it, and just like prints of his artwork, but still, he's got some interesting pieces out there. That's for sure.
You know, there are some buildings over here where he has like, drawn something, and then the owner of the building has cut the bricks out, like, of the building, so that they've got the art, and then put it up for auction, and they go for hundreds of thousands.
I think the best thing he ever did was when he sold that piece and it turned in and it shredded itself.
Yeah.
That was to me, that was just beautiful. That was beautiful. I thought, well done, sir. Well done. No one saw that coming.
No. I was talking to Shadow about this. Have you seen his film, Exit Through the Gift Shop?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch it. Exit Through the Gift Shop, it's called.
Right.
Not quite sure. It's documentary, but we're not. But you're not. But when you at the end of it, you're not quite sure whether it was a documentary or not.
Okay.
So you'll have to watch it and then let me know whether you think it was or not. It's genius, absolute genius.
What platform did you watch that on?
Oh, I watched it years ago. Like I had it on. I think I might have even had it on VHS.
Okay, it's that old.
He brought. Yeah, it was when he became famous. Like this is 20 years ago now. He's been around for it,
Down to Blockbuster and hire it there.
Yeah. It's probably It's probably yeah.
Oh, hang on, they haven't been open for how many decades?
It's probably on YouTube. It's probably on YouTube or on Netflix or something.
I can't believe that used to be a Saturday night outing. Sometimes going with your mates to Blockbuster.
I know.
Picking out a few films and then heading back home with a bit of takeaway and maybe a few bevies and there was your Saturday night.
A share bag of Doritos and some dips and maybe some ice cream and
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
No, mate. See, kids these days, they're just missing out. They just don't get to do cool things like we did like that.
Because you'd spend an hour searching, picking your video, wouldn't you? You know,
easy.
And then they always had an offer, didn't they? Like where you could get 2 or 3 for. So you were like, I'm an hour, and do we get the one premium one, or do we get 2 or 3 crappier ones? You know, there's always that dilemma.
One of my video shops had, I think it was 10 videos for $10.
Oh, brilliant!
So we used to be forever trying to pick out 10 videos.
Yeah, they're on.
Genius.
Not only that, it was actually a place where women and women met men and you know what I mean? Like it was
100%.
It was a social outing, you know, like it was really cool. Like
it was a date night for me and my missus. We used to go down to Blockbuster. It was one of our it was a shag night basically. It was like a snuggle down it's like we go to Blockbuster. Woohoo!
Dinner,
you know? It's like we're gonna watch a movie and gonna get some sofa action tonight.
Good old sofa.
Wow.
Mr. B says we used to own a store in my 20s. Oh, but that was cool. Yeah, hanging around the video store was a classic trope, really. Tarantino, that's how Tarantino became what he was. He used to work in a video store and he used to hang around talking about movies and then you'd be able to get games. You'd be able to rent PlayStation games and stuff there.
Yeah, that came into it later on. Yeah, you're right.
And did you ever did you ever try and run off with a standee or a poster or try and snag some quad posters and
cut
stuff
out or something? Yeah. Although my Blockbuster used to put the posters in a thing that you could take for free.
Yeah, that I remember that actually. Yeah, there was a place.
Yeah, you could just grab a random movie poster here and there occasionally.
Yeah.
Occasionally you can get something decent.
Yeah.
On a rare occasion. But mate, look, that was a very fond memory, I guess now. But good old Blockbuster days.
Hopefully,
I'll say Blockbuster.
Just put myself on charge.
Yeah, scrolling through the Netflix UI just isn't the same, is it?
Nah, it's not. No, it's not, because it was an outing. You went out there, you went and selected your stuff. As I said, then you go and pick out your food, then good stuff. Well, there you go. USA all the way.
Look at that. Nice. Very nice.
We've gone from World War II to modern day here.
You've gone World War II to modern day. I've gone to a galaxy far, far away.
Very far away.
I've done about 250 rivets.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, re-riveted the whole spine. Here and
wow.
Underside, like rivets that are probably a millimeter apart.
That's crazy.
Oh, no. Yeah, I still got 2 rows to do. Damn.
Wow.
Later.
That's insane.
There's a tool I can get to do the job of a pin. One rivet at a time, and it's a little rivet wheel.
Oh, and you roll it along?
Yeah, and it was called an American company brought it out, and it's called Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie.
Rosie Riveter tool. And they've gone, the company's finished and you can't buy them anymore.
Oh.
There's so you can't, well, there is a company that's done a redo of it, like their own version.
Mm.
But it's not the same. Because they had double wheels and triple wheels to do like 3 lines of rivets side by side. 2 lines of rivets side by side, or different distances for different scales. And
I cannot believe you're putting rivets on it.
No, I can't either.
When you
that's just next level, and my head's just like caving in right now.
Yeah. When you glue your 2 halves together, and you end up with a bit of a step or a seam, or you have to fill it and sand it out, and you end up losing that detail.
Yeah, of course.
Where that is, so you got to put it back. Well, you don't have to, but
yeah, I mean, no, but you do get that with the liquid glues, don't you? Because it does, Yeah,
you can. Well, a lot of it comes down to the kit. But this wasn't too bad. I've got a little bit of filling here and here. But again, it's that whole seam one. It's got to be perfectly. If you're up like that sort of thing, you've got to shave down this, and vice versa. Part and parcel of model building.
Wow. Mr. B says here he once had a blow-up crocodile from Crocodile Dundee.
No way.
Cheers, Mr. B. Yep.
That's cool. Right. Well, I think we'll draw it to an end. So it's been another fascinating week at the Top Gun Model School. I should say riveting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brought to you by our sponsor.
Yeah.
Pot Lube.
Yeah. Lube.
Pot Lube does not program.
So please go and follow Darth Muzzer on Instagram. You can find him on Instagram.com/627.Chris and give him some love over there. Will you be with us next week, do you think, Muzzer?
Yes,
possibly?
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
And also, please give some love to the general of the Underpants squad, our very own Michael Reed.
You will not find me on any social media platform, but you will find me in the occasional chat and streams and here with Rum.
Yeah. I think you're better off out of the socials, to be honest.
Now, I'll just. Oh, that's what I believe too, mate. Now I will pre-warn you: if the team actually wins the grand final next week, I could be very ordinary. and if I
don't miss that one, folks.
I might be out somewhere and mightn't make it. So I'll apologise now.
But in one sense, we hope that we hope that you're not here because it means you've won.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
So
but I am keen to start this. So yeah. Well, I mean, my club hasn't won at that level since 2002. So yeah, it's been a while between drinks.
Well, no worries. Everyone's welcome in the Top Gun Model School. We'll be here plugging away, and And what am I doing next week? Actually, I've still got a few quick builds, but I have bought some Revell, some of the slightly higher level Revell kits, so I might try one of those next week. I might try the advanced TIE fighter. So we'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ooh, I'll have to make it, I think.
But there you go. There is the USS Blobby.
I'll see how it goes.
And here is the Millennium Falcon.
That's awesome.
Just a shame it was only 9 pieces.
But still, for a 9-piece.
Yeah.
It wasn't 9 pieces, it was 9 steps. Come on.
Yeah, 9 steps.
Lights and batteries.
9 steps. Right. Massive thank you to everyone that's been watching. You guys are the Monkey Lizard Army. Please stay safe. Please smash the like button. Leave us a friendly comment, please. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications so that you can get hassled and bombarded with alerts when you really don't want them. Alerts saying things like, Mr. Blobby is doing a puzzle stream in an hour. Join him, and you really don't want the notification. Or Bob is now playing Spider-Man really badly on his PlayStation.
I heard you doing that. Yes.
Really do without that notification, but anyway, so do all that good stuff, and remember, monkey lizards are for life, not for spit roasting. Are they, boys?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely not.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
No spit roasting.
Monkey lizards are not spit roasted down under.
No.
Doesn't happen. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, all.
Bye, everyone.
Really long outro that's unnecessarily long.